How's it going, everybody? Today we are checking out Circlewind, Lost December. Now, for those who aren't familiar, this band is actually fronted by BOGDAN from Hardcore, and he's like one of the just absolute legends of the metal reaction scene. I mean, if you don't know who he is, like, what are you doing here? Like, go watch him, man. I mean, Hardcore's been doing it for years. He's like one of the OGs of the reaction scene. He's been really picking it up the past few years. And I'm just glad to see that he's doing his own thing. He's making music. Like, isn't that really what we all want? I mean, me personally, I'd love to make music. So, like, that's definitely one of those things where it's like, just live out your dream, man. I mean, YouTube's just one little part of it. So, to see that he actually has his own band, project going is super awesome. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, I don't remember if I've listened to any of these tracks. I believe I heard a snippet of one of them because I was, like watching some of his videos. I know he's like mentioned it before. But I'm a little bit behind. I'm liking the whisper. Bogdan can scream, man.
Right in front of me, the promises you gave me were as empty as your eyes. You drown yourself in madness, so you don't hear the voice.
Okay.
What a life! Now you're back at it now. What a life! When you fed me your heart, drowning your vicious madness. I'm not to blame here. You chose this path yourself.
Okay. Yeah, keep holding it. Yeah. Get pissed. The dissonance.
All the things you took from me, you miss my clarity. You won't take that feeling.
It's kind of melancholic almost.
And all the times you lied to me, you thought I couldn't see. You don't deserve healing.
Liking the clean sing and scream layers. I'm not complaining either, man. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna pause that really quick. That actually wasn't too bad. I have one thing that I'll say, and I'm sure he's heard this. But if Hardcore does watch this video, if Bogdan's watching, yeah, sick track, man. I will say the one thing that I will, it's not a huge complaint because I actually like the riff, but the riff does repeat a lot. But that's my thing. Other than that, honestly, I mean, it's a pretty solid track. I'm just gonna keep going, but yeah, it does get a little bit repetitive. But other than that, pretty solid, pretty solid. Oh, no lyrics to this one. That's so. Ooh. That bass is so interesting in the mix. Kind of like muddy. Oh, I'm liking that beat. That's kind of crunchy. All that bass. Okay. Nice. That gave me some, like, kind of earlier 2000s, like, alternative vibes almost. It's a little more nu metal almost. Time signature screwing with me right now. Oh, I like the bass work though. Well, I think it's pretty obvious what he's talking about. You know, you know. Yeah, I'm loving the cleans mixed in there. Okay, okay. Oh, this is a little interlude. Gotcha, gotcha. I'm loving these like 2000s vibes. That's what I keep getting, is like that alternative, like I would say more alternative than nu metal. This kind of reminds me of Vane FM. I think that's the band. I've heard like one or two songs from them. I don't know why, they gave me Breaking Benjamin vibes too. Like, go! Yeah, that's the vibe, dude. didn't scream on that one. Ooh. Held that for a little bit.
Let me go.
Is that up there? I couldn't tell. Oh, so Circlewind Lost December. Yeah, I actually thought that was a really solid EP. The one issue I actually had, like throughout the entire thing, would probably just be that riff on the first track. I thought it was a bit too repetitive for my taste, but you know what? I still thought it was a pretty solid track overall. I don't think it was like a huge detracting factor or anything. It's not like something that's gonna make me hate the track or anything. That's ridiculous. Well, I mean, it's not ridiculous, but like for me, it didn't make me hate the track. But anyway, yeah, I thought the rest of the EP was honestly like really solid, and I liked the kind of like trajectory it took as it went on. It started to get more of like this alternative metal vibe to it, like new metal somewhere in between. Especially End Death. That one was like straight up just alternative metal to the max, and just the way like the weird drumming pattern was going and everything, it kind of throws you off. You can't really just headbang to it. I thought it was pretty neat. Actually, speaking of that track, End Death, the funny thing about that is I actually think the main riff that they play in that kind of sounds like Broken Vision Rhythm. If anyone's listened to that track from Loathe, it's off their album I Let In, It Took Everything, which, by the way, you should totally check that out if you haven't listened to it already. 10 out of 10 album, in my opinion. Probably one of the best albums I've heard in years, and that was like all 5 of my tracks in my Spotify Wrapped, so I rest my case. But anyway, yeah, I like how it kind of reminded me of Broken Vision Rhythm. There's parts that remind me of like Breaking Benjamin, especially in the last track. With the go, hitting that Benjamin style. I know that's not exactly like alternative metal. I mean, I guess you could kind of say it falls sort of in line, but yeah, whatever. It's all random genre terms and stuff anyway. Like, who actually cares? I know a lot of people do, but just go with it. Just go with it. But anyway, yeah, I thought the EP overall was really dope. The instrumentation from Julian I thought was fantastic. I like his, riffs and stuff. It really gave off more of that like new metal vibe. I like the production of the album too. I feel like there's parts where the production was a lot more just like pinpoint, like super high quality. And then there's parts where it kind of got a little bit more muddy, but because it was like leaning into like the new metal sensibilities or like alternative metal sensibilities, it kind of made sense as like a little grungy, gritty. I don't say it in a way where it's like lackluster or anything. It's just something where it's a stylistic choice, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was really dope, especially with like the bass and stuff. It kind of sounded a little bit more like back in the mix. That was really cool. The vocals. I have to talk about Bogdan's vocals. I thought his cleans were fantastic. I really love his singing. I think it's great. Like full props to him. His screams. I know, if I remember right, because I've listened to the Chandler Burton podcast, and he was, kind of breaking down some of the stuff. I believe he said he hasn't been screaming for a super long time. So, like, for him to be going on here and going on tracks and doing all this and sounding as good as he does, I think is just awesome. I think it's a testament to how much he's been practicing and really getting out there and working on it. And I think he's making great strides. I think it sounds great. Like, I can't scream. I've kind of tried learning and stuff. I'm kind of in the middle of learning how to, but I find that I don't have as much time to really like sit down and practice as I'd like to. I don't really have a good space either. But like, honestly, I think it sounds really solid, and I think he's just keep going, keep working at it. And honestly, like, shoot, give give Bogdan, Bogdan, god damn it, give Bogdan a couple years, and I think he'll be on top. Like he's just gonna keep going, like just keep growing as a vocalist, as a musician, and I think that's a really powerful thing. But yeah, overall, lyrics. I don't want to forget the lyrics. I mentioned in the reaction, I was like, okay, it's pretty obvious what he's talking about, like in the track. He was talking about the Russian-Ukrainian war. That's what I'm assuming. He's been a very big kind of proponent to the whole Russian-Ukrainian war going on right now. It's just It's bad. I mean, I don't have to be the one to tell you that. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. But it's an entire mess. I'm just gonna be honest. But I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to go into some big rant. But anyway, this EP is really just fantastic. I'm so glad they dropped it. Big props to Bogdan and Julian for working on this. And the fact that there's two people doing this is like huge. I mean, just absolute props to them, man. But yeah, what'd you guys think about this EP? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Leave a comment down below. And if you have any recommendations, you can leave that down below as well. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, you guys take it easy.